Hey everybody, it's Brian for GadgetUnit.com, and in this video it's time for episode 63 of my question and answer series. So going to the bottom, starting with Computer Kid 1, do you have an Instagram account? Yes, I do. Here it is. Pretty much like every other Instagram account, I just post random photos of food and other things with some videos here and there. From Live Tech Australia, do you think there will ever be a YouTube competitor? And if so, what would you like to see? I don't really think there's going to be a YouTube competitor. YouTube is just too big for anybody to really step in and give them any sort of competition. The only problems I have with YouTube are, of course, their copyright issues and their monetization issues, but until Google wants to invest some money in hiring some actual humans to take care of support options, then, they're always going to be hated by me. So it is what it is, but really there's nothing too much wrong with YouTube other than those couple of things, and I just don't really see there being a YouTube competitor anytime soon. From the Ultimate Tech channel, how much do you think the iPhone 5C will be? Well, considering the 4 is $450, the 4S is $550, and the 5 is $650, the 5C is supposed to be more of a budget iPhone, so it'll probably be between $350 and $450. Subsidized, it'll probably be between $50 and $100. From Samsung Reviewer, what are your thoughts about the new YouTube app design for iOS? I really don't like it. Google's known for making ugly, unintuitive designs, and this is definitely one of those. Especially this sidebar area, it's just so messy and unorganized. It takes forever to find something you want. I would much prefer something like the original Facebook app where you have this. You can search for videos here. You could have a button for your homepage, your subscriptions, your own videos, and other things. So that to me would be far more organized and better for everybody. But knowing Google, they're always going to stick with their ugly ways, so there's nothing to really say there. From You Apple Tech, it's been 3 to 4 videos where I've seen this comment has been removed. What were the comments? I don't know. They were gone, so I don't remember. Or did you not remove them? Well, when you see this, that means that the user has removed the comment themselves. If I were to remove the comments, you wouldn't see that at all. So that's what those are about. From Xmage of Metal X, thank you very much for your suggestions regarding my website. I have made the changes as you have suggested, and things do look cleaner now. I have a review of the new We Came as Romans album up in case you're interested. So what I suggested is that instead of on the front page showing the entire post, to trim it down using the More tag inside of WordPress. What I think you should do now is add some featured images to posts, because this is the only image you have on the entire page. So I would suggest featured images to go along with each post, similar to how I do it over at GadgetUnit.com and how pretty much every other website does it, such as Engadget. So as you can see, each post has its own featured image to go along with it. So that is that. From David Lombardo, how about the MacBook Air battery? How do you manage it? I don't really do anything specific to manage it. I just use my MacBook Air how anybody else would want to use a portable battery-powered computer. Although I did have a battery issue a couple months ago where in the status bar it would say condition service battery. So Apple replaced it, no questions asked, within a couple of days. Is it better to keep it plugged in when possible? Battery technology is to the point where you are able to leave everything plugged in for as long as you want without doing any major long-term damage. Although, of course, it is to use the MacBook Air's battery normally, unplug it and use it for a while and things like that, but there's no problem with leaving it plugged in all the time either. I don't really have any real suggestions. Just use your laptop as you want. Don't worry about the battery. From Sid Harthner, how do you like the new YouTube app on iOS and Android? I've already answered that, but I don't even use the YouTube app. I just use the mobile website because I really don't watch too many YouTube videos on my phone, so that is why. From Sakuraji Rakurauda, I have an unlocked Galaxy S3 for AT&T. I live outside the US. I would like to update to 4.1.2, but it checks AT&T servers and it says that I'm already up to date. What I recommend doing is just going over to the XDA developers page for your particular Galaxy S3 and just look for a custom ROM. So that way you could get the latest version of Android or whatever version of Android that you would like. And I would personally recommend CyanogenMod. Can't seem to find it right now, but that gives you the stock Android experience, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, here we go, the official CyanogenMod 10 builds for the Galaxy S3. So that is that. Last up from XXI'mSoBossXX, he wants to restore from a jailbroken copy of 6.1.2 to a stock version of 6.1.2, which is currently impossible because Apple has it so that you can only restore to the current versions of iOS that they are currently signing. So right now it's 6.1.3 and 6.1.4. 6.4 is specific only to the iPhone 5, and there's nothing you can do to go to 6.1.2. So if you're experiencing problems, then the only thing you can do is go to 6.1.3 and not get a jailbreak. So that's just the way it is, unfortunately, and there's no way to downgrade either. And that's it with episode 63 of the Q&A. If you have any questions that you would like me to answer, or at least try to answer for episode 64, go ahead and leave those down below in the comments area. But that is it with this video, so thanks a lot for watching, and I'll talk to you all very soon.